Hello guys, and we're going down as expected again. I said in several videos last week that I do expect us to go down until about the 28th or so. And they're doing that because there's a lot of leverages and a lot of options that kind of expire on the 28th, especially for Ethereum. And they're definitely trying to suppress that so their options are worth a lot more. Now, but we are going to get like an epic run when the run does occur. I have a feeling it's going to really start to turn around after the 28th and July, after like the last Friday of June, as that stuff expires, because I think the whales will have more incentive to liquidate upwards than downwards. If you look at the Bitcoin liquidations chart, we've actually looked at this a couple of times. This is the 30-day one. As you can see, there's not that many more longs to liquidate and drain, but there's a ton of shorts here at every level at 63, 64, 65. Only the 1 day is about even. And right now it looks like we're still more likely to go down on the daily right now. And until this bounces back, we're probably going to continue to go down. Overall, there's more longs to liquidate, but on the daily, it's still pretty even right now, and we're much closer to the shorts liquidation. So there's a good chance we might continue to go down to maybe about $60,000 or so. I think that's probably where we're going to hold. That's still about $2,000, $3,000 more than when we actually went down in around the beginning of May. We went down to like, I think $57,000, $56,000, and then we bounced back up to $70,000. But I think we're going to bottom out before then. However, if you look on the 7-day and the 30-day, there's way more short liquidations than long liquidations. And I think the whales do see that. I think they're just like trying to get people to get out right now. They're trying to like liquidate all the longs that they can while giving people confidence to build up the shorts more than ever. And then all they really have to do is pump up the price maybe $1,000 to start liquidating some of these shorts. And when we liquidate some of these shorts, we're going to get an epic liquidation run up all the way to 70,000, possibly more. You see on the 7-day, there's a lot of liquidations all the way up to 67K. If you look at the 30-day, there's liquidations way past $70,000. And if you look at the other side of the 30-day, there's almost nothing. So it'll be way more profitable in this range for them to actually liquidate all the way up to 70-something K. Because there just aren't that many more longs to liquidate, and there's a ton of shorts to liquidate. And I think that's how the whales will actually move the market. BlackRock might just be like waiting in the wings until we get to maybe like 60K, and then like buying, and then start buying up and liquidating these shorts every 1K or so, and then having basically their value increase every time they buy the ETF. Because right now they're able to buy the ETF for a smaller and smaller price. And yes, the ETFs do have some outflows because of the interest rate news. But remember, BlackRock and Fidelity buy each other's ETFs all the time, and they're very much in line with the market. So they're probably not buying each other's ETFs right now. They might even be selling to kind of like incentivize a dump down to maybe around 60K. And then once we hit that amount, they might buy more in. And it only takes, like I said, $1,000 or $2,000 to really buy the price back up where we start liquidating. And it'll be a series of liquidations, probably up to 70K or more. And I do think that's going to happen towards the beginning of July. So July should actually be fairly bullish. So hold on to your hats. I mean, this is a minor dip in the grand scheme of things, slightly more than 10%. And like I said, I think this bottom will be a little bit higher than the last bottom. And when we liquidate up, there is a good chance we can break the all-time high in July, possibly August. But like, if we actually start to get a roll, we should be okay all the way up to 71, 72K. That while that's not completely an all-time high, obviously, that will get the spirits back in some people. So don't lose hope right now in altcoins or Bitcoin. I would still just stay in Bitcoin for right now because there's still going to be a couple of days of losses, and that could look really ugly for the altcoins. Ethereum, I think, is okay, even though if it dipped a lot today. I think both the bulls and the bears have like incentive to keep it around 3,500. So I think Ethereum might perform a little bit better than others. There still might be that temporary dip by the rumor sell the news once the ETF comes out before it goes up. But I do believe Ethereum will be around 5K by the end of July. And with that, that should pull the ERC20 up and maybe pull the rest of the market up now. But right now, we might have another week of pain. That does not mean basically like sell like everything this week and buy back next week, because you don't really know exactly when they actually will buy back in. And remember, like at the beginning of May, we were at 60K Bitcoin. and Ethereum and BNB were probably around the same price as well. And basically, like by the end of the summer, we should be way, way above that. So at this point, I would definitely I don't know if I would buy Bitcoin until maybe a little later this week. I mean, I would definitely DCA it if I was doing that. But if you're trying to pinpoint the price, I might wait until like Wednesday or Thursday to buy. But that is a bit of a risk. I do think we're going to get pretty close to 60K. Maybe like 61, like when you see like the 61 numbers, I definitely would like buy in a bit. I don't think we're really going to go below that at this point. And Ethereum, I think, will definitely hold $3,000, if not bounce back before $3,000. There's so many options expiring for Ethereum on the 28th that I think they'll try to really keep it around 3,500, which is kind of like the neutral price for Ethereum. The rest of the alts, they'll dump exponentially and rise exponentially with Bitcoin, especially the meme coins. Pepe's been losing extremely bad. I mean, not Pepe, Dog with Hat's been losing extremely bad. Out of the top 50, I think Floki is going to overtake it soon. And in the run up, Floki might overtake it as well. So, right now, if you want some cheap alts, now's your time to actually grab some cheap alts. I think it's going to last maybe for like 1 week more. If you get it at the exact right time, you might be able to get it at maybe like 15% cheaper than it is right now, maybe 20% cheaper. But if you miss it and you keep waiting, you're probably gonna have to buy in a lot more expensive. So I do expect like lower 60s to be the bottom, maybe like 60K itself. But I do actually expect July to be bullish after like the options and everything expire in June and after the Ethereum ETF comes out. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.